Hi everyone, Kieran Brown here, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to eat the same things every day without getting bored. Now, this is such a hack for going through any kind of body transformation. One thing I've noticed from watching hundreds, if not thousands, of hours of fitness and gym related YouTube content is that one thing they all have in common is that they just eat the same things every day, which kind of goes against conventional wisdom and what you might find in the mainstream. And what you will find in the mainstream is something like this. When I used to picture a diet plan and what it would look like when trying to lose weight or gain muscle, this used to be the kind of thing that came into my mind. It would be a meal plan Monday to Sunday, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and more like critically, it would be completely different meals like every day. And so that's 21 different meals that you have to buy ingredients for, cook, and then have. And to me, this is just such overload, and it adds unnecessary complication, and it's just so much harder to stick to compared to just coming up with one day's worth of meals and just eating the same things every day. And now when I think of a meal plan, I think of something like this. It's just super basic, but really tasty. Just a steak and a couple of eggs. And if you just eat that 3 times a day, how much easier is that to this meal plan? And I just think it's far easier to stick to. And I'll delve a bit deeper into this now. So when you're eating the same thing every day, it's obviously important that what you're eating hits your macros for the day, because there's no point eating something which doesn't actually take you towards your current goal. So yeah, just quickly, if you're cutting calories, start with 12 times your body weight in pounds and do that for a week. And if you don't see a change, then adjust accordingly by like 100 or 200 calories. For bulking, 17 times body weight, and protein, pound per body weight. Fat, minimum 20% of calories. And I say higher the better, and carbs, the rest of the calories. You might think, why is there a minimum on the fat and not the carbs? And that's because there are essential proteins and essential fats, and that means that without these, like you will die. Like, they are essential for human life. Whereas with carbohydrates, you don't need any carbohydrates to survive and thrive. It's completely optional. So if you prefer a higher carb diet, then sure, go for the 20% of calories from fat. But in my personal opinion, higher the better. And I'm doing the carnivore diet at the moment. So I get roughly 70 to 80% of my calories from fat, and I get the rest from protein, and I've never felt better. So easy to make. This is a huge one. I came up with this phrase. I haven't seen it before, so I'm going to take credit for it. But it's cooking tolerance. And that just means, how tolerant are you to cooking, right? And it's on a scale of 0 to 100. If you have a cooking tolerance of 0, that means you hate cooking. That's sort of where I am. And if you're someone who just absolutely loves cooking and you get joy from it, then you'll have a score of 100. So think about where you would be on this scale. I'd probably be about 10 to 20. Like, if I didn't have to cook, then I absolutely wouldn't. If someone else could cook for me all the meals that fit my macros, then I'd 100% do that. So if your cooking tolerance is low, I recommend keeping it as simple as possible. make it super convenient, something which you find really easy to make and is quick, and that's really enjoyable. The key to diet adherence is to look forward to your meals, like these healthy meals which are taking you towards your goal, just like you would takeaway or fast food. And I've put that enjoyment equals consistency. And then once we've got out this meal plan and we just eat the same breakfast, lunch, dinner every day and we're making progress, the key then is just sticking to it. And that's actually the hard part. And the way to keep consistent with it is through elimination. And that is elimination of any foods and drinks that aren't part of the meal plan. So you want to eliminate all non-meal plan foods and drinks from your house so that it just eliminates the need for discipline and willpower, because if it's not in your house, then like you can't have it. You'll have to physically go out to a shop to go and get it. And also remove eating out. You know, if you're doing a 12-week transformation, for example, yeah, if you eat out 1 or 2 times for special occasions, I find it's not going to make a huge difference. But if you're going out like 2 or 3 times a week, then that will. Same with takeaways, and also others cooking for you. And I've put a little asterisk there. If you have someone who is cooking like your meal plan for you, then great, lucky you. But this is in the case of when they're making food which isn't part of your meal plan. Like you might like go to a friend's house and they like make dinner for you, and it might be a bit unhealthy. Or one thing, when I was working an office job, one of my colleagues would often like bring in lunch for me, which is great at the time because I was like lean bulking. So it didn't really matter. But if I was trying to lean down, then it might become a problem. So yeah, just little things like that. Focus on elimination once you've got your meal plan. So in summary, how to eat the same things every day and not get bored. They hit your macros so that you're actually making progress. Easy to make, particularly if you have a low cooking tolerance. Super convenient. It's almost just like automatic, doesn't take much effort to do. Enjoyable so that you look forward to the meals every day. Eliminate other foods from your house and just don't eat out or have takeaways, and just try and deviate from the plan as much as possible. And if you want someone to take you through this who's been through it all before, then I do one-to-one body transformation coaching. The link is in the description if you're interested. If not, no worries at all. That's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.